Fairmont Raffles International is a hotel management company based out of Toronto. We manage over 100 hotels for 3 brands: Fairmont Hotels, Raffles Hotels, and Swiss Hotels. We are in over 28-29 countries. We have approximately 45,000 rooms with the same number of employees, with extensive plans to grow over the next 3 to 5 years. Fairmont hotels are typically large hotels with a presence in the community. The basis is to be authentically local, but provide high standards of service which are consistent throughout the chain. Which is different from other brands because of the stature of the hotel. They're usually the most prominent hotel in the community. If you look at the hotel room 10 years ago, most guests who stayed there, the technology they found in the hotel room used to be better than what they had at home. Today it's the other way around. And one of the key differences in technology is at home, typically wireless is very extensive. So wireless has become extremely necessary for any hotel company to implement in all of its rooms. I personally would never stay in a hotel if it did not have wireless. So for us it's become very essential for all our guests, and it is probably one of the most the highest demand services in the hotel today. A lot of guests not only bring their smartphones now, they also bring their personal devices, iPads, other types of tablets, laptops were always there. So now obviously the best way for all these guests to get access is through wireless. We do see a demand for both wireless and wired, but more so we see a huge growth in wireless happening right now. We are seeing a higher demand of IP services or wireless services at the back of the house. Essentially from a service perspective, our employees are carrying more devices. So we are looking at options on how to increase the infrastructure at the back of the house to have more wireless access points and to allow our employees to use these access points to actually interact with our different systems. We believe long-term that is definitely, wireless is definitely the enabling technologies to bring services to the guests. More and more guests are demanding it, and we see wireless as the means to communicate to the guest from a perspective of upselling versus from servicing their needs. The primary reason or primary things we want Wi-Fi to deliver to us is excellent coverage. So we want coverage throughout the hotel so that there is no disturbance for the guest as he moves from place to place, be it in their room or outside in the lobby. That would be our prime driver. Second is obviously the bandwidth has to be adequate. Those are probably the 2 main drivers. We believe voice and video will become critical in the future. It is going to be about content for the guest. It's about the content they want to see rather than what somebody else wants to push to them. So we want to give them the ability to access whether it's voice or video or any type of content. We have implemented Ruckus in a very large property in Singapore. It's about 2,200 rooms and it's probably one of the largest properties in Asia. We have also implemented Ruckus in Lake Louise, which is one of our key best properties in the mountains. Again, we've had great success over here. Finally, in Bermuda, we are also putting in Ruckus. Again, it's a high-end resort, and we believe with all the outside coverage, it will perform very well. Places like Bermuda, we do have indoor and outdoor requirements, and we have point-of-sale systems which need to be utilized inside and outside. So obviously, the wireless coverage has to be very good. Certain areas in our properties, it's very difficult to put wiring, for example, in the lobbies and the restaurants. So for us in those areas, mesh type technology is very important. We've gone with Ruckus for a couple of reasons. One is the coverage we find is very good with Ruckus. The technology which is used is definitely met our needs. Also from a cost perspective, we find it is competitive. So a combination of those two. Finally, the couple of implementations we've done, we found our interaction with the company has been very good, great service, and the relationship is very good.